Hello, everyone. My name is High Priestess Tana, and thank you for tuning into Tana Temple Healing Works. I was just clearing the energy before I started this video with my selenite wand. Y'all, I was trying to come up with some topics to talk about because I've been having a lot on my mind lately when it comes to wanting to discuss about some different things from a spiritual perspective. And I also want to do another review about this movie that talks about this guy doing this love spell on this chick that he was secretly, I can't even say secretly in love with. He was like obsessively in love with her, but she had somebody else, right? So, y'all, let's tap in and get into this discussion. I saw a video with this lady. She said that it turns her on to be with another woman's husband. And it's funny because before the woman who started giving her advice started speaking to her, I automatically said that in my mind too, that this is a Jezebel spirit type of energy. And as I was listening to the woman talk, she just seemed like she was nonchalant and like it was a game or something. And I said, you know what? I don't know what's going on, what happened to this woman in her life, and I try not to judge people, but you have to address things accordingly, right? And as a spiritualist or spiritual healer slash spiritual advisor, however you want to put it, um, I had to say something about this because I always talk about the Jezebel spirit because this lady went on and on and on saying, "Well, I'm not really in it for love. It's basically just fucking." And I'm like, okay. And from what the other lady was saying, who was giving her advice, she was letting her know, hey, she was like, I hope that you never get married or never get in a relationship, a serious relationship or whatever, because you are going to suffer basically from the same stuff that you're inflicting upon this woman. And you're trying to take this woman's place and basically accept parts of this man. This man is married. He can't fully give you exactly what you want. It's just not going to happen. And 9 times out of 10, that man is not going to leave his wife for you to take her place. And I'm going to be honest with you. When she said she wasn't looking for love, the other woman said, they all say that. Basically, I'm not looking for love. I'm just trying to fuck. And I'm going to tell you why people say that. The reason why they say that they're not looking for love and they're just trying to fuck, quote unquote, is because in actuality, they don't love themselves. And they know that the people who they're with, they're actually emotionally unavailable to a certain extent. Reason why I said to a certain extent, because yeah, they give them their affection and attention and emotional depth when they're around them, which may not even be that often. To be honest, it may be a few times a week or a few times a month or whatever the case might be. I don't know. But the fact that that man is not yours and you're trying to play in this other woman's face like this woman is less than you is a joke. Okay, she has the ring, she has the marriage. You're in the background, playing in the background. You think it's funny, and she said it turned her on knowing that she was with a married man. And I think it gives her some type of power, um like it's some type of power dynamic or power trip that she gets off of being with this married man. And I said that's how the Jezebel operate. Their self-esteem is so low that they will accept anything. They will accept a married man, a man who's emotionally unavailable. He could fuck every chick in the city. They don't care. As long as he's coming back to her, because a queen, an empress, goddess energy is not about to accept that. Okay? Not at all. Knowing that this man is going around with different women. First of all, you don't know if he's seeing another woman outside of his marriage besides you. You could be just one of many. With all the STIs and STDs that are going rampant or running rampant around here, you got to be a damn fool to want to cock your legs open to somebody you already know. A, they got a wife, and B, they could possibly have another person besides you. They could have a harem of bitches that they dealing with and not tell your ass. And you sit up here looking like boo boo the damn fool because you too busy wanting some dick and entertainment that you don't have no self respect. Okay? You refuse to respect yourself over a piece of dick and a little bit of affection or attention. And I believe that, well, in a lot of cases, a lot of women do have daddy issues or they have insecurities or self esteem issues that are preventing them from growing and healing the way they really should. And it's funny too because some of these so called loose women or Jezebels don't have the best vagina in the world, may not have the best head or deep throat or throaty body or whatever you call it, give a sloppy top. They may not even be good at that. It's just the fact that you're the dumbass that's picking up the phone while this fool want to get topped off or whatever by you want to get his his D sucked or the fuck because wifey may be at home tripping on them, mad at them about some shit, and they figure, oh well, let me call girl up. She'll let me come through. She ain't got nothing going on. And it may not be because you give the most amazing blowjobs or you have the most amazing pussy on the planet. That's not that. That's not what it is at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. It's the fact that you are emotionally available for somebody who's emotionally unavailable to you whenever you want him to be, which should be like mutual. It shouldn't be you accommodating to their schedule because they're already taken. It should be a mutual thing, meaning you need to find a man who's on your level and who's available to you versus someone who's already taken and probably got a whole damn family and out here messing around with God knows who, what, when, and where. And the funny part is that some women, and I noticed this about every female that I have known, and it's funny because these women who usually say this, I'm not looking for love, I just want to fuck or I just want to D, usually have low self-esteem. They figure ain't nobody choosing their ass anyway. So what they goofy ass do is sit around and they fucking suck everybody they can get their hands on because they really hate themselves because when they look in the mirror, they don't like how the way they look. When they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see because they may have not been told they were pretty coming up as a little girl. They may have not been told, oh, you look nice today. Oh, I like your hair. Oh, you're just so beautiful. When a girl doesn't have that instilled in them early, when they're not getting that love and affection from home, and I'm speaking to my females, my feminine energies today, specifically, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? You can't, right? You're gonna keep attracting false people, false lovers, false soulmates, a false twin flame or whatever because you don't love your damn self. So what they're doing is they use sex as a weapon or sex as a way to overcompensate for their or fulfill or fill the void in their life or with the insecurities they want to try to fill those gaps. You can't love someone if you don't love yourself. So how the hell you think you gonna fall in love with a married man and you don't even love yourself because you allowing yourself to be played with? This man is giving himself to you whenever the fuck he feels like it. or because he don't have the bandwidth anyway, he's trying to make time to be with you. But meanwhile, he got bigger fish to fry. He got a whole family to take care of, probably 9 times out of 10, like a multiple children, probably, and a wife. Or if they don't have children, whatever the hell, I don't know, don't care about whatever is going on in that situation, because the whole situation pisses me off. It's like life is not a game. And when she kept saying, oh, well, you know, um, he don't wear his wedding ring or some shit. Bitch, that don't mean he don't want to be married still. It may be the guilt when he come around your ass and and I'm not trying to take the blame off him. I'm speaking of her goofy ass. Talk about a reason why I'm on her ass is because she said she get turned on by this shit. That's why I'm going off on her. We already know he a jackass too, but um when she said she get turned on by this, what are you getting out of it? Even if he give you a little bit of money here or there, pay your little bills or whatever the fuck, he still ain't yours. Like, what the fuck? And then on top of that, um, what was I about to say? Oh, men know when they got a queen and when they got trash. A queen isn't going to allow herself to be toyed with or fucked with or treated any type of way. A queen is going to want more out of the connection, and a queen is not going to even entertain that dumb shit that's going on. And on top of that, a lot of women they think that they're going to get chose, quote unquote, that man is going to leave his wife for them. But the kick ass about the whole situation is that they may fuck around and leave their wife, but it may not be for that woman, that specific woman they supposedly been messing around with a long time. If they do decide to leave their wife, let me correct myself. It may be a woman, a whole completely different type of woman. She may own her own business. She may be very successful, well spoken, eloquent or elegant, very well spoken, pretty like, bougie, debutante type, classy type of female. And she ain't asking old boy for money. Hey, Zaddy or Daddy, can you give me this? Can you give me that? Can you pay for this? Can you pay for... They get sick of that shit after so long. Yeah, it'd be a turn on for a minute, but let them meet that badass bitch who got her shit together, riding around in luxury cars and shit, and got her shit together. Chanel bags, going out to brunches and stuff, and living the high life, or shopping on Rodeo Drive or some shit like that. You think you ain't about to get replaced 9 times out of 10, and you ain't got a damn thing to offer but drama, a wet ass, if it get wet, if that thing get wet, and just a bunch of chaos and complaining. Don't think you're the only one, because you may not be. They have multiple women. You may be one of many that these men are dealing with. And see, the Jezebel spirit get a kick out of seeing marriages or relationships fail. They get a kick out of seeing a wife crying at night, lonely, without her husband. And I'm not saying that he didn't make a choice to deal with this woman. I'm not saying that. But that don't mean that he just got his chest poked out and proud and loud about the shit either. He may have some regrets. A Jezebel don't. They think, oh, I'm doing something. Are you doing something all right, bitch? That's why the woman said to her, to that other female, I hope that you don't get married or be in a relationship because it's coming back. It's coming back to your ass. And you know what? Somebody may fuck around and watch that video and say, let me go talk to this woman, slide in her DMs and fuck with her real quick. She may attract a fucking incubus, a fucking male version of a Jezebel type of spirit. And once she do that, game over. Because you thought it was ha ha ha, but are you gonna be the one up at night rather crying next? Or wondering what the hell going on if you do decide to get married and see that comes back? The joke end up being on them. Or they may get in a relationship and fuck around and have a baby by this man that they with. This new man, he don't want nothing to deal with her. Don't want nothing to do with her, rather. Don't want to deal with her or the baby and shit like that. Karmic shit. Karma eat their asses alive. It's one thing being a hoe, but then when you a hoe that's trying to crack jokes and shit, fuck, really? And you act like this woman ain't gonna see that fucking video. Okay. If you say so. And then, when I look at some of these men that they're sleeping with, you be like, are you fucking serious? I don't know what he looks like. Because I don't know what he looks like. Right? But a lot of times when women mess around with these so-called married men and they're crazy over these married men, you be like, are you fucking serious? That's who you're crazy about? I said, oh, she need to heal. She got daddy issues. You looking for your daddy, bitch. That's the problem. That be a lot of people's problems. I want to pull a card on this shit about this video I just saw about this woman with the Jezebel spirit who get off by being with a married man. What is that shit about? The gypsy, huh? Ain't this talk about a loose type of... I'm going to say this not necessarily have to be a loose spirit, but with the gypsy energy, gypsies like to what? Move around from place to place. Travel. And on top of that, they're what? Free-spirited. Nomadic. Sometimes they could be a wandering spirit. But if you look at her, she doesn't look too happy. And the dog don't look too happy either, do they? Don't they? They don't look happy. But Y'all know I like to keep it educational over here. I'm about to look this up to ensure that I'm on the right page. This could be a woman who's. It remind me of that song by Crystal Waters about the gypsy woman. Da dee dee da dee da. Mm-hmm. She's homeless. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm not saying this lady homeless, but usually a gypsy woman is like a wanderer, a type of wandering spirit. I don't know why my internet running so slow. Mm-hmm. Sorry. All right. So, when I think of the gypsy energy, it's like by especially looking at this card and picking up the energy from this card, this woman looks like she's in deep thought. Not only could you be like physically wandering, but you could be mentally wandering too. That's what I'm thinking. Um, well, when it comes to this woman who I have in mind, what is going on here, y'all? This internet is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I don't know if it's just my computer is running slow, but with the gypsy energy, and then with the spider, this represents like deception. Then we got the nightshade too and decision. So in the back of the nightshade, I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is definitely talking about a woman who's wandering, and this could also be her feel like she's like when it comes to this connection. And it with the spider, usually spiders represent like deception and like um I'm also thinking of like a black widow spider type of energy. Like this woman could have that type of energy. And that's very fitting for a Jezebel type of energy. And with the nightshade, this could be used for good or for bad when it comes to like healing purposes or medicinal purposes. But when I think of the nightshade, it could represent something being toxic. And that could be like with the herb itself could represent being like being in a toxic connection, something that's unhealthy, something that's not what you call not balanced for you, but it's something that could cause some serious issues along the way. So that's very fitting for this situation. Let me rearrange this. So yeah, this is crazy, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on with my internet, but hopefully, ooh, excuse me, y'all. Got the hiccups and shit. Um, I'm gonna post this video, and once again, I thank y'all so much for supporting my channel and the content that I discuss. Yeah, something's going on. It looks like I'm having some connectivity issues, but I'm definitely going to make sure that I upload this video as soon as possible. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana, and yeah, it's been a pleasure as usual. Y'all stay in peace or stay at peace, stay calm, stay strong, grounded, focused, all that good stuff. Peace. I love y'all and keep supporting my channel by like, sharing, and subscribing. I also do readings on my Etsy shop. I'll provide the link below once this video is uploaded. Okay,